Hey you guys, and welcome to week 7 of Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. So I did do some of my exercises this week. Hey guys, it is Monday afternoon and I did not go for my morning walk this morning because I spent all of yesterday moving this little beauty into our house. This is Turbo. She is the turtle that I've owned since I was 7 years old, and my parents were kind enough to keep her until we had a place that was big enough to store her tank. Unfortunately, that means that I was way too tired this morning to go for a walk, which means that it is now Monday afternoon. It is about 80 degrees outside and I'm going for a walk. Okay, so I cut my walk a little bit short because it was very hot outside. So today I did 1.92 miles in 35 minutes and 39 seconds. So that is an average of 18 minutes and 35 seconds. Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning and I am doing my 10-minute stability ball and 10-minute free weight exercise. And now it's time to go shower. When I woke up Thursday morning, it was raining and I did not actually end up going for my walk on Thursday. So I did miss one day of my scheduled exercise. Okay, you guys, it is Friday morning. I was not going to do my exercises today, and then I realized that since I didn't do them yesterday, that if I didn't do them today, I probably was never going to get back into the swing of doing exercises in the morning. So here we go. See, I skipped the last burpee, but I'm exhausted and it is about 7:15. I have to go shower and get ready for work. Hey guys, so it is Saturday morning and I just got back from my run. I did 2.21 miles in 38 minutes and 5 seconds. That is an average of 17 minutes and 12 seconds a mile. I definitely pushed myself harder this time because I did not do my walk on Thursday, so I was feeling a little bit guilty, and as you can tell, I pushed myself a little bit harder. I have decided that I'm not going to exercise on Sunday as well. So Sunday and Wednesdays are going to be my rest days, because otherwise I would be exercising about 6 days in a row, and that is just a little bit too much. I'm not at that exercise level yet. We're going to have a real talk about my weight loss and how things are going so far. I did lose 1.5 pounds this week, and as you guys might know, my original goal was to lose 2 pounds a week on this plan. I did not do that this week. I lost only 1.5, which is only 0.5 pound less than what my goal was, but I still felt like I had failed. I felt like I hadn't done what I was supposed to do. I was trying to figure out where I went wrong. I mean, I had followed the plan. I had started exercising more, and that was on Thursday. Thursday is my weigh-in day. So I had woken up Thursday morning and it was raining, and I'd woken up at about 6 a.m. and it was pouring outside. So I went back to bed and I woke up again at 7 a.m. to get ready to go to work. And I weighed myself and I was only down 1.5 pounds. And I was disappointed. Like, 1.5 pounds is so good. Like, that's so good. Like, I lost 1.5 pounds in a week, and I was so disappointed in myself because I felt like I hadn't reached that magical 2 pounds a week goal. So I felt like a failure, despite the fact that I am way ahead of the schedule in terms of losing my first 30 pounds by October. I'm way ahead of schedule. I've lost 21.4 pounds. Like, I only have less than 9 pounds to go to hit that first goal, and I have like 8 weeks to do it in. So I don't know why I was feeling so upset with myself, but I was just devastated. And unfortunately, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So if I don't do something 100%, or I don't do as well as I feel like I should, I don't want to do it anymore. So I did not fall off the wagon in terms of my diet, but I did not exercise that day. Like, I was totally planning that I was going to go for my walk when I got home from work then that day on Thursday, because I couldn't go in the morning with it raining. And after weighing myself, I just didn't want to go. Like, I felt bad. I felt disappointed in myself. I was just depressed about it almost. And so I didn't go for my walk on Thursday. And that is so stupid. And I know it's stupid, because not exercising because you didn't lose enough weight the week before is like so counterproductive. But in my head, I was like, I didn't want to go. I was sad, so I didn't want to go. And I was sad over not losing an additional 0.5 pound. Like, I was at 75% of my goal. I am way above my goal in terms of losing the 2 pounds a week. I'm like 7 pounds or something like that over the goal that I had set for myself. And yet, having that scale show only a 1.5 pound loss was enough to make me feel like a failure. Like, if you guys could let me know if that's something that you guys experience as well, or if I'm alone in that. I mean, I know that I should be thinking that any loss is a loss. Like, 0.5 pound is still 0.5 pound less than what I weighed the day before. Like, any loss should be considered a win on my book, and yet I have this goal in mind, and because I have this goal, if I don't reach it, I feel like I didn't do good enough. Like, I didn't. And it's so frustrating, because if I don't do good enough on a project, or if I, in school, if I wasn't doing good enough in a class, like, I knew what steps I needed to take in order to improve. But with weight loss, it is so different for each person. And you can do all the right things. You can stick to your diet, you can exercise, you can do everything that you need to do and still not have as big of a weight loss as somebody who maybe isn't doing exactly what they are supposed to do, or even someone who is following the plan 100% could have a bigger weight loss than you. and you start to compare yourself. And so I was going on this Facebook page that is set up for the profile members, and I was going on, and these people were posting that, I lost 100 pounds in like 5 months, and I'm not going to lose 100 pounds in 5 months. And from the beginning, I was okay with that. And the more I read these posts, the more I was sad and just like, why can't that be me? Why can't I lose 100 pounds in 5 months? Like, why is it taking me so long? Why am I not losing 10 pounds every week? And I need to get out of that mindset. I need to understand and figure out a way to make it click for me that any loss is a good loss. Any step that you take forward towards your goal, whatever goal that is, whether it's weight loss or professional goals or personal goals, any baby step that you can take towards that goal is still a step. And I need to figure out how to make that click in my head, because I can't go through this process being disappointed that instead of losing 2 pounds, I lost 1.5 pounds. And I don't know how you guys rationalize it in your heart or how you rationalize it in your head about the weight loss and how you come to accept that any loss is a good loss, or even if you don't lose anything, how you come to kind of be okay with that. If you guys have any suggestions for things I can tell myself or ways that I can count it in other ways, and I know that the big thing is, doing a non-scale victory, that, I went out to eat and I make healthy choices. But I think the reason why those don't resonate so much with me is because I haven't struggled with that yet. I haven't had a day where my craving for something has been so bad that it's felt like a sacrifice to not eat it. At least not yet. And so it's hard for me to celebrate those non-scale victories because they don't feel like I really worked for them yet. Whereas getting up and exercising and eating right, like I wish that there was more being shown on the scale. And I know that it's irrational, and I'm so hard on myself. I'm so much harder on myself than anybody else is. Like, I told my fiance that I lost 1.5 pounds, and he was like, oh my God, you did such a good job. Like, that's awesome. Anybody that I would tell, hey, I lost 1.5 pounds this week, they're going to be telling me that, that's awesome. Like, 1.5 pounds is good in a week. That's what you should be kind of thinking that you're going to lose. Like, why did you set such a high standard for yourself in the beginning? And I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. Like, this is just me kind of venting to you guys, because when I look back, maybe the next time that I have only a 1.5 pound loss or a 0.5 pound loss or no loss at all or even a gain, that I'm hoping I will handle it better than I did on Thursday, because it really kind of ruined my day, which sucks. Like, it really sucked, and I don't want to do that anymore, and I don't want to go through that anymore. So that's where I'm at today, and I wish that this video was more upbeat and more, victorious, that I had lost all this weight and and I was feeling great. It's just not. Like, this is my weight loss journey, and it's not always going to be a good one. Like, it's not always going to be upbeat. Things are going to go wrong. I'm going to slip up. I'm not always going to be perfect, and I need to accept that more than anybody else, because I always hold myself to a way higher standard, and I think that I should be way better than I am, or way more perfect than I am, and that's just not. I'm a human being, and sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to work out. So I'm hoping that, if I step on that scale next Thursday and it shows that I only lost 1 pound, and it shows that I didn't lose any of the things that could go wrong when I step on that scale on Thursday, I really hope that I don't let it ruin my day like I did on Thursday. I will see you guys next week in week 8. Thank you so much for following along on my journey and for listening to me vent. Please hit that like button if you like this video. Also, please hit the subscribe button if you would like to hear more of my weekly updates. Liking this video and subscribing to my channel does really help me a lot, and it is very motivating. I woke up and worked out on Friday morning because I was like, there's people that watch these videos and I need to make sure that I'm setting a good example for people, and also that I don't want to come on here and admit to people that I gave up. So this is me not giving up and continuing to push forward. Look at you. You just love to sit up here and sunbathe yourself with your heat lamp. You are a very lazy turtle, but that's okay. We love you anyways, Turbo.